Okay? Di ba kanina, during our discussion is we have 12%, 6%, 11%. Di ba? Ano yung last? Cost of capital. Yun, no? Cost of capital, that would be your effective rate, di ba? Hurdle rate, cut-off rate, and any other. Okay. Saan pa nanggaling plus ang cost of capital? Dalawa lang naman yan, no? There are two kinds of your cost of capital. Number one, galing yan sa ating debt financing. Okay? And number two is your equity financing. What do you mean of this last? No? Ibig sabihin, kung ikaw to as entrepreneur, wala kang pera, anong gagawin mo? No? Number one is debt financing. Tayo ay mangungutang. No? If you will avail of loan, you will consider paying for interest. Tama? Yes. Paano mga kalas makakupit yung interest? Interest is equals to principal times rate times time. Okay. How about naman if you are considering equity financing? Ano ba ang ating consideration? Paying for dividends. Okay. Yan plus ang ibig sabihin ng cost of capital. In terms of interest, please take note, ito ay part of our income statement. Ibig sabihin class, kung part ng income statement, they are subject to tax. Yes. Okay? If it is dividends naman, di ba? Wala naman tayo nakikita ng dividends income, dividend expense, wala naman ganun, no? Ibig sabihin, hindi siya part of our income statement. Ibig sabihin, not subject to tax. Okay? Not subject to tax. And that will be your equity finance. Last important ito mamaya, pag tayo ay nasa formula niya on how to compute for debt financing. Under debt financing, you have here your cost of debt. Under equity financing, you have here your cost of preference shares, cost of ordinary shares, and we have here cost of retained earnings. Expect to have formula. Madaming formula to us. Sige. We go first with our cost of debt. So in terms of cost of debt plus, okay, isa lang naman yan. I will